Ashita here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn 5 aerial moves on the hammock. These are super basic, easy and beautiful. All you need to do is listen carefully. Make sure you don't lose your grip. Make sure to keep holding the fabric at all times. Listen to me carefully where the hands are going, where the legs are going, how your body is moving. I cannot see you, so I won't be able to help you personally, but hopefully in my narration you can see how to move safely and gracefully. Alright, let's get started. Before we get started, one more thing. Your aerial hammock needs to be waist level. Alright, so when you're rigging it, it should come a little bit, so mine is a little low, but this works for me. For you, you can try to keep it under your navel, a little bit below your tummy, or you can also keep it under your tummy, like whatever suits you. In this one, you're getting into upside down, so in that you might bang your head if the hammock is too low. Just be careful, just listen to the instructions, and any questions, any queries, you can always comment below or contact me. Alright, let's get started with our first move. You're starting with the tree pose. Hold the fabric below, place one foot on the fabric, hold high and stand up. You're gonna start with bending your right knee, bringing your right foot on your left thigh. As your right knee is bent, your right shoulder comes in front of the fabric. So whichever knee is bent, that shoulder comes in the front. Now this is another variation that you can try. You hold from your left hand, and from your right hand you hold the leg and stretch it open into a nice split. To come back down, hold the fabric from both the hands and slowly you're gonna climb back down. Our second pose is called the mermaid pose. You're going to start with waving the fabric open and then sitting inside the hammock. Make sure the hammock comes until your thighs. Now from your right hand, hold the fabric tight. Your left hand goes behind the fabric. You're gonna bend your knees towards the left side. So you turn them towards the left. Now you're gonna lie down and straighten your legs. How we lie down while sleeping, it's literally the same thing. Keep your toes pointed for more elegance. Once you have gotten this pose, we are going to make this pose a little bit more difficult by shortening the width of the fabric. That is by double wrapping the fabric, bring the back corner to the front corner, and you're going to literally follow the same process by sitting on the fabric first. Hold the fabric from one hand. Let's try holding from the left hand this time. So hold the fabric from the left and bend towards your right. Straighten your arms and your legs. Keep your chest open throughout and keep your toes pointed. So that's a little bit more difficult version. If you have understood both of these variations, let's move on to the third variation, which is a little bit more difficult, by making the fabric like a band. So you keep all the fabric together, then you sit on it, and we follow the same process of bending or turning towards one side, then straightening your body, opening your chest, and keeping your arms and legs straight. You might swing a little bit, which is completely normal. Do not panic. Moving on to our third pose. This one is called the Buddha pose. We're going to start with standing up on the fabric. So you hold high and place both your feet in the fabric. Now you bend your knees behind the fabric and bring your elbows from the front. To do this, make sure you're holding high. Keep your shoulders in front of the fabric and do a nice namaste. You're going to do an inversion from here. So you hold the fabric next to your chest and start bending forward. You're completely safe. You're safe to leave your hands. Don't lift your knees up like that. Just keep your knees closer to your chest, to your tummy. Now how to come back up? Just observe my grip. Your thumb is inwards, fingers are outwards. Pull yourself up and just hold the fabric from behind now. Stand up, and that's it. To learn the fourth pose, push the fabric as low as possible. It should not be on your tummy, otherwise it's going to hurt you. You're going to walk forward and then bend forward. Place your hands down and then walk back. Now let's try to balance ourselves by lifting one leg off the fabric and then the other leg up. If you're able to stay here, try to straighten your legs one by one. So it has to be one at a time. Now to get into boat pose, hold the fabric from behind, lift your chest up high, keep your toes pointed and keep your core squeezed. Stay there. Now to come down, bring your hands down, bring your legs down, back in downward dog, walk forward and slowly roll up. It's time to learn one of the most famous poses of aerial called the upside down. We are going to start with holding the fabric closer to your waist. Hold it tight. Now you lay back, hold the fabric up, keep your core squeezed as you bend your knees. Bring your legs into a nice straddle as your head goes down and tuck your toes in. So this is how you're locking yourself into the upside down pose. You can keep your hands down for support. Hold the fabric next to your thighs and untuck one leg. Now hold that leg from your hand into a nice stretch. Bring it closer to your nose for another stretch. And then the last third one is bending it into a back balance. So stretch it as much as you can. Open up your chest and your thighs. Tuck your leg back in the fabric to come back. Hold the fabric from your thighs and stand up. I hope this video was useful for you. Please make sure to save and subscribe at the buttons below. See you guys in the next one. Thank you.